Should you save your money and get the soundcore P30i or spend a little bit extra and get the upgraded P31i? Well, I'm going to be comparing both buds today in a total of 10 categories. I'll also compare them to similarly priced options at the end of the video. But let's start with category 1, comfort. It's really close here. The P30i has a much shorter and stockier stem. The P31i is slimmer, slightly more compact where the bud rests in your ear. So for me, it has a slightly lighter feel in the ear. This is likely due to the slightly different ear tips. I think the P31 ear tips are slightly higher quality. You also get 4 sizes, extra small to large, where the P30 just has small, medium, and large. Now with category 2, the security of the fit, the P31 is also a decent upgrade here. The driver nozzle is a bit deeper, which at least for me makes for a more secure fit. Everyone's different when it comes to fit. This might not be the case for you, but both buds are going to work fine for most types of exercise as long as you generally find stem earbuds work for you. However, the P31 is going to be the better option here, as I noticed less occlusion with the fit. So when you're exercising, like with heavy breathing, or if you're running and making impact on the ground, you won't hear that reverberating into the ear tips and into your ear canals much on the P31. On the P30, you're going to hear a moderate amount. They're still usable when it comes to occlusion, but the obvious better pick is the P31. P31 also has an IP55 dust and water resistant rating. P30 has IP54, which is basically the same, just slightly less water resistance. But both buds are going to be fine for a sweaty workout, use in the rain, or if you're in a dusty environment. Okay, now category 3 is case and battery life. So the P31 gives you an advertised 8 hours in the buds and 40 hours in total with the case with noise cancelling on. The P30 gives you 7 hours and 30 hours in total. So a decent amount of extra total battery life there on the P31. They also have quicker fast charge, so chuck the buds in the case for 10 minutes. You're gonna get 3.5 hours of playback on the earbuds. P30 only gives you 2 hours. Also keep in mind, neither case can be charged wirelessly, which is completely fair at this price. Small thing I noticed is that the P31 light will turn on when you open the lid of the case, where on the P30, you need to take the buds out of the case for that light to turn on. So not a massive one there. The P30 case is more compact though, but both have equal thickness. They're both quite pocketable cases. However, a small bonus, you can attach a lanyard on the P31 case. Okay, now category 4 is controls. You're getting the exact same experience on both buds here. Both have touch controls with great sensitivity. You get a single, double, triple tap and long hold. Customization is pretty decent as well, with the ability to change each function on the left or right earbud to whatever you like, adding in volume and voice assistant. The only limitation is that you can't set your ambient sound control to the single tap, which is not a huge issue. And a unique feature to any soundcore earbud is that you can actually save separate controls to when you use one earbud at a time with the other in the case. Something that people might not like is the loud beep feedback every time you tap the controls, but you can just turn this off in the app. Also keep in mind, neither bud has wearing detection, which is sort of fair at this price, but you do see this from brands like CMF or Tozo. All right, now category 5 is connectivity. Here are all the specs. So the P31 has the advantage of Bluetooth 6.0, and you also get some high-res action there with LDAC. When it comes to single bud mono mode though, only the P30 allows you to do this. So let's say you're using the left earbud on its own with the right earbud in the case, you're going to hear the left and right audio channel on that left earbud. Where with the P31i, if you're using only the left earbud, you're only going to hear the left audio channel. Both buds also have multi-point connection with takeover. So this means you don't ever need to pause playback on one device before playing it on the other device. The audio is basically going to automatically switch over. It is a bit quicker on the P31i, it's almost instant, where on the P30, it takes about 4 seconds for your audio to switch over. Both earbuds also have a low latency gaming mode, so these are the results I got on an iPhone 15 Pro as well as an Oppo Reno 14 Pro. Do keep in mind, latency is always pretty terrible on my Oppo phone. Latency will differ from device to device. All right, now category 6 is call quality. I run through 3 tests here: quiet room, simulation crowd noise, and a simulation windy city with construction noise. And it's really close here. Both give you very decent call quality in all conditions. I think the P31 is slightly better at blocking out background noise. However, the mic pickup is a bit louder on the P30. So anyway, here are the samples so you can hear the differences for yourself. All right, here's the call quality of the soundcore P30i in a quiet room. All right, here's the call quality of the soundcore P31i in a quiet room. All right, now let's see how the microphones block out some simulation crowd noise. All right, here's the call quality of the soundcore P30i with some simulation crowd noise. All right, here's the soundcore P31i with some simulation crowd noise. All right, now I have some city noise, construction noise, and simulation wind. All right, here's the soundcore P30i with some city noise, construction noise, and simulation wind. All right, here's the soundcore P31i with some city noise, construction noise,
and simulation wind.
All right, now category 7 is app customization. Once again, it's quite similar here. So I'll start with the P30 here, then mention all the extras the P31 gives you. So from the top there, you have your noise cancelling and transparency controls. You get an 8-band EQ. The control customization is the same. There's your game mode toggle, obviously only on the P30. You get an ear-tip fit test, the prompt tone toggles, automatic power off options, and there's a Find My Device feature that'll emit a beep from the earbuds. Now the P31 has extras like an adaptive ANC mode. This is mainly going to be beneficial because it will change the noise cancelling strength based on the shape of your ear canal and the fit of the earbuds. The spatial audio also has 3 separate modes, and it is far superior to the 3D surround sound you get on the P30. I found the game mode worked the best on the P31i if you do like your spatial audio. The P31 also has a hearing preference test, which is just a quick test and it will make an EQ for you. There's also a Hear ID sound test, which doesn't actually change the tuning of the earbuds, but you just check your hearing, which is sort of nice to have. You also get safe volume, which gives you a visual of how loud you're listening. You can also set some limits in there to protect your hearing. Okay, now onto category 8, noise cancelling. The P31 is stronger here when it comes to both low, middle, and high frequencies. To put a number on it, I'd say it's roughly 15% stronger. So noticeable, but not dramatic. You also get more customization with the P31. I just have mine set to the strongest at all times though. And also make sure to leave the real-time adaptive toggle on, which will improve the noise cancelling based on your ear canal. Now what's nice to see here is that both buds have an automatic wind reduction toggle you can turn on. So if the mics pick up wind, it will automatically turn the noise cancelling off. And then after about 10 seconds on the P31, it will turn the noise cancelling back on. The P30 takes around 15 seconds, so it's a bit slower to react. It's not slower to react, but it's slower to turn the noise cancelling back on when no more wind is detected. But the actual wind pickup is a lot louder on the P30. So if you even just turn that wind reduction mode off, it's very loud. With the P31i, wind pickup is not that loud. Now when it comes to EQ shift, so your sound quality changing when you switch between noise cancelling on, transparency, noise cancelling off. Both buds are pretty much the same here. I noticed with noise cancelling off, there's about a 10, maybe like 15% bass increase, but switching between noise cancelling and transparency, the sound stays pretty much the same, which is nice to see. And finally, on both buds, you can use noise cancelling when using one earbud at a time. Okay, now onto category 9, the transparency mode. Similar to the noise cancelling, the P31 is noticeably better. The biggest difference is that it has much less occlusion. As I mentioned at the start, this is also kind of due to the ear tips, but the actual transparency mode as well, you really don't get too much of that blocked ear effect. It also has better clarity, voices sound more natural as well as distant sounds. And both buds also have a similar amount of white noise hiss, which you're only really going to notice in a completely quiet environment. The P31 also has a vocal mode, which to my ears basically just boosts everything. So it's nice to have a bit of customization in there. And that wind reduction from the noise cancelling carries over to the transparency mode. So here I did notice on the P30 that wind pickup with the transparency mode was even more noticeable. So if you want to be outside on a slightly windy day, you'll definitely want to go for the P31. All right, now onto category 10, sound quality. We'll start here with my max volume test. Both buds measure quite high, over 118 decibels. In my testing, I noticed if you're at least at 114, you're gonna be completely fine, even if you like your loud listening, or if like a song is mastered a bit lower or something like that. But now onto the sound quality itself. Once again, kind of following a trend here, the P31 does sound a lot better. This is mainly due to the P30's pretty messy stock tuning. The bass is just way too over the top. It's very bloated, it's a bit too boomy. There's just too much of it, so it really drowns out the mids and the highs. You can fix those buds in the 8-band EQ. This is a quick EQ that I came up with, which does clean up the bass. It's still hard to get the bass sounding very punchy at all, but it will improve the mids and the treble. Still not amazing, but for the price, it's okay sound. So the P31 stock tuning is completely different. It's still a pretty bass boosted stock tuning, but the bass does have a bit of punch, like it hits deep. It's not overly boomy or messy. You can actually hear vocals quite well. The treble's more crisp. Not an amazing stock tuning, but it's a good bass, so you can EQ it to your liking. This is the EQ that I came up with. I found just a slight mid and treble increase really added some more vibrance to the sound. Got the treble sounding a bit more crisp, more detailed, and it's decent sound. Not amazing, but for the price, pretty good. So wrapping it up here, it's kind of obvious that the P31 is far superior in basically every way. So definitely spend the extra money and go for the P31i. Now the P30i might still be worth it if you just like an over-the-top bass boosted sound. I think if you want to spend that money, I recommend the CMF Buds 2A. Both buds are pretty close overall, but you can get the Buds 2A sounding a lot better than the C30. You can get them sounding better than the P30i. But now, how did the P31i stack up against some similarly priced earbuds? We'll start here with the Tozo NC20, a bud I recently added to my ranking. Overall, both buds are very close in quality and features. The NC20 standout though is the sound quality. It's the best I've heard at this price. It's just richer and more engaging than the P31i. They also have wearing detection, but one of their major flaws is poor call quality in windy conditions. If that's not an issue for you though, then the NC20 might be worth it over the P31i. Next is the CMF Buds Pro 2. Depends on where you live, they may be cheaper or slightly more expensive than the P31i. But the Pro 2 also have wearing detection, as well as that case style for some extra control options. The call quality is also slightly better, and to my ears, they also sound slightly better with more crisp treble. If the price of both buds is close, I would recommend the CMF Buds Pro 2. I'll also add in the CMF Buds 2 in there. They're basically the CMF Pro 2 with no case style, and I put their sound on par with the P31i. But I'd still recommend the P31i over them as they have slightly stronger noise cancelling and a clearer transparency mode. So another solid budget pick from soundcore. But to see the 8 recent earbuds I just added to my ranking, check out this video right here. Thanks for tuning in, stay picky, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.